Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Okay, so here we're going to simplify 3d squared minus 27 over d plus 3. Okay, so how do we go about simplifying this kind of equation? Okay, so the first thing that you want to ask yourself is obviously, why do I have d plus 3 down here? Is there anything that I can do on top to make sure that I have d plus 3 so that I can easily cancel out? Okay, that's the first question that you need to ask yourself when it comes to these kind of questions. Okay, so with that asked, let's begin to do the work. So if we have 3 and we have 27, there's something that you can do with these terms. You can factorize something here. Okay, so we know that 3 can go into 27. So let's just factor out 3. So here is what we're going to have. We'll have the 3 out. Then we'll have the d squared minus, how many times does 3 go into 27? That gives you a 9 over d plus what? D plus 3. So that's exactly what you're going to have. So if you factorize the numerator here, you're going to get what we have on top. Now we have d minus 9. So how do we make sure that we have d plus 3 somewhere on top so that we can easily cancel out? Here's what we're going to do. So we have the 3. Now d squared, we'll write it the way it is, minus 9. There's something we can do to a 9. 9 is a perfect square number. So which means that we can rewrite 9 to be 3 squared. So we have rewritten 9 to be 3 squared. What does this mean? This means that if we multiply 3 times 3, we'll get back the 9. Okay, so there's nothing we've changed here really. It's just another way of writing the 9. You can write it as 3 squared. Now, this is going to be over d plus what? D plus 3, our denominator. Now, with this stage here, if you have terms, a variable that is squared and a number that is squared, we call this with a minus symbol in between. We call this the difference of two squares. Okay, so what we have here is what we are calling the difference of two squares. Now, this is very easy to factorize. Okay, this is very easy to factorize. You don't even need to think about it. Okay, so write our 3, this 3 that is here. So we'll have it as 3, open brackets, we'll write 2 brackets over d plus what? D plus 3. Okay, that's what we're going to have. Now, with that done, to factorize this difference of two squares, we just write a d here and a d there, a minus there and a plus there. Then you write a 3 here and a 3 there. You are done. So this is basically how you factorize the difference of two squares. So with that done now, we can easily identify to say this d plus 3 is what we have on the numerator. So these ones, they'll cancel out. Okay? Then what you're going to remain with is 3d plus what? 3. So this becomes your answer. So if you are asked to simplify this kind of equation, the very first thing that you need to do is to check what you can do with the numerator to make sure that you have something that is like something that is on the denominator so that you can easily cancel out. Okay, I'm not saying all the time you'll be able to cancel out. Sometimes you'll not be able to, but at least try to check if you can easily factorize what is on the numerator. Then it can actually give you the good way forward to make sure that you simplify a question up to this point. Thank you very much for watching this video and follow for more.